here at the British prison guardhouse. Up there, the superintendent lived, and the guards used to hang out on the bottom, on the first floor. It was built somewhere between 1936 and 1939 by this guy, Mahmoud Rashoud. He's the engineer who designed it. Over there, it says Palestine Prison. This is the middle of the Russian compound. They transformed the women's pilgrimage hostel into a prison because, and that's this prison right here. You can still see the bars on the gates and the barbed wire. It's pretty much left intact. And this is where they put the prisoners of the Haganah, Etzel and Lehi, who were fighting against the British government. See, it says the central prison of Jerusalem. You can even take a peek inside. The accommodations were horrible. There's a gallows in there. They would actually hang prisoners. There's a horrible incident of 2 soldiers, part of the rebellion, who were sentenced to death, and they wouldn't give the British the satisfaction of killing them. So they got a hand grenade smuggled in, and they blew themselves up together. This all happened right in here. Habari Levine used to risk his life walking down these streets late at night after curfew to come speak with the prisoners, give them chizuk. He actually knew that they were planning on killing themselves beforehand. He tried talking them out of it. He spoke at their levaya. It was in here that everything leading up to 1948 and independence, this was where the resistance was centralized. They were all avoiding this imprisonment, and everyone who was someone in the resistance fighting against the British mandate often would land up in here one phase or another. There's stories of Bar Levine smuggling people out just in Nisim, telling them about what time and which manhole would be left open. Some fascinating things went on in here. Some horrible, horrible things. And we're glad that it's nothing more than a museum today. Here are 2 representing tombstones, commemoration of Mayor Feinstein, who is part of Etzel, and Moshe Barazani, part of the Lehi movement. They were the ones sentenced to death by the British, and instead of letting the British hang them, they blew themselves up with a hand grenade. Halachically, that was probably not the correct thing to do. You definitely do not judge people in that situation. The Jordanians ruined their tombstones originally, and after 67, the 6-Day War, their tombstones were replaced, and eventually all the members of the resistance were recognized as fallen military personnel, and they had the Lehi and the Etzel symbols attached to their tombstones. The water cistern, the water supply for the neighborhood, or at least the prison was. You see now they found other uses for it. Chol haMoed trip.